Yo, what's up, cat gang? It's your boy Harry here with two gatos and a remake of one of my all-time classic videos, 40 Mortars and 64 Rocketeers versus the Fallen King. Now, I gotta start this video off by pointing out that there are two big differences this time. Last time we tried this challenge, there was this amazing thing called a mega server that let me and 7 of my closest people I've never met before play together, so we were able to try this challenge with twice as many people. And 2, the placement limit for the mortars was 5 and now it's 4. So not only do we have to make do with half as many people, but each person is limited to 1 less tower. So to be completely accurate, this video is 16 mortars and 32 rocketeers versus the Fallen King. Oof, now that doesn't sound too good, does it? But wait, there's a twist. Mortar OP! The new mortar is a zombie killing machine, and that's the real reason the mortar placement limit was decreased, because it just does so much more damage now. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look at the old stats compared to the new ones so you can get a better idea of what we're working with here. Old mortar did 19.8 max level DPS with a range of 30 and an explosion range of 12 with no cluster bombs. New mortar does 113 max level DPS with a range of 35 and an explosion range of 16 with cluster bombs. Okay, never mind. I take it all back. We don't need 8 people. Heck, we don't even need 5 mortars per person, because one single new mortar is more powerful than 5 of the old ones. How is that even possible? It's gotta be those cluster bombs, because they add another 150 damage per explosion as long as they're hitting enemies, which they absolutely do during late game when all those big strong enemies are bunched up together. Okay, now check out the price difference between the max mortars. You get all of this damage for only about 10,000 more dollars. Wow, yeah, I had no idea that it was this much better. I'm using this in every game now. All right, so now that I've established that the new mortar is streets ahead of the old one, what about the Rocketeer? I mean, it can't be that good since I never see anyone using it. Let's do the same thing with comparing the stats. Last time we did this challenge, the Rocketeer was doing 11 DPS at max. Why so bad? Man, these towers were not balanced back then. I mean, I guess it was over 2 years ago, so let's see what we're working with today. Yo, 59 DPS. The explosion range is the same, but the actual range is now 28 when it used to be 22, so new Rocketeer is based. But wait, that's not all. It does come with another significant change. It now has a massive dead zone, which is an area that it cannot attack enemies in. The old Rocketeer didn't have this, and it's pretty big at 12, but this really isn't a problem if you know how to place it away from the path. And the good news here is that the medieval times map is perfect for this setup, because it has a path that twists and turns at just the right places to get the most out of our Rocketeers. Now, as usual, we are using the DJ and Commander to help out, with the Commander increasing what is a pretty slow fire rate for both towers. But to be honest, it's really the DJ that steals the show, because it allows both towers to have humongous ranges covering literally the entire map. Of course, we do use some golden scouts in the beginning to kill the early game enemies and hiddens, but it shouldn't be too long before the Rocketeers can take over, since they get hidden detection at level 3. And one final note is I love that we're doing this challenge back on the same map that we originally did it on, because medieval times is one of my favorites. Although it was much cooler back then because we got to hang out with the gladiators, so not quite as cool. Alright, now I'm gonna give a shout out to my explosive teammates for this game: Zingius Tree 15, Not Oof Plays, and Noah of Sador. Now go ahead and sit back, relax, and grab a cool cat and wish us luck. Let's go! Let's go! Mortars and Rocketeers only can destroy Fallen mode? The last time we tried this challenge, we didn't even get down to just the Fallen King. We died to the Fallen Guardians, so this is quite a surprise. You know, I said I'm gonna start using the Mortar, but I'm actually gonna add the Rocketeer as well. You should try it out in your games and let me know how it goes. All right, now if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button with your forehead, hit the subscribe button with your big toe, and turn on notifications however you can so you don't miss any of my amazing upcoming content. And I will see you guys next time. Take care, be safe, and never forget what I always say. Peace.